Hey, what's up, guys? It's Common Guys here, and today we're going to go over the WWE Royal Rumble for 2024. First off, I was wrong, and I am so happy I was wrong. But before we get into why I was wrong, let's go over with the first match, the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, going into this match, I honestly thought it was going to be Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch to actually win the match, but in a shocking turn of events, Becky Lynch got eliminated, and it was Sasha Banks, Liv Morgan, and Bayley as the final three women. And I actually was really happy with the outcome of this match. Simply because Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks kind of go over the top rope, and Bayley's able to push them both out, winning the match. I think this is great because Bayley is more deserving to win this match, and they're setting up the whole Io Sky versus Bayley route, and seeing Bayley turn back to a babyface is a great way to get everybody excited and pumped for the night. I think it was great that Becky Lynch could possibly still go fight Rhea Ripley if she wins the Elimination Chamber, giving the Elimination Chamber a little bit more weight to Becky Lynch, but I'm happy Bayley got her flowers tonight. Next up, we have the men's fatal four-way with AJ Styles, LA Knight, Randy Orton, and the tribal chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. Honestly, going into this match, what is to be expected? You have Roman Reigns that's going to retain until WrestleMania. But within the match itself, everybody played great. LA Knight really hung in with AJ Styles, Randy Orton, the legends, and ultimately AJ Styles and LA Knight have a rivalry that was great to see, with LA Knight kind of costing AJ Styles the victory against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns gets the pin on AJ Styles. Now, for Randy Orton, they kind of play up the shoulder injury a little bit. Randy Orton does have great moments, but I think Randy Orton really would be better just kind of having his solo match against Roman Reigns. Where I see this going is I think LA Knight and AJ Styles are going to have a match at WrestleMania, and Roman Reigns is going to hold his title until WrestleMania. Roman Reigns is the tribal chief, and what's coming for him we'll be talking about very soon. But we got one more match to go through before we get to that. Next up, we have Logan Paul and Kevin Owens for the US title. This match could have been a hit or miss for me going into this. I'm happy to report that it's actually a pretty good match. Ultimately, Logan Paul is looking way more comfortable in the WWE ring. I think he has the makings to be a great, great wrestler. And Kevin Owens, again, as athletic as ever, holding his own against Logan Paul, even with kind of a busted up wrist. Great match, except for the ending. Let's talk about this. Logan Paul needs help to finish off Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is hanging in there. Kevin Owens is basically absorbing all of Logan Paul's attacks. So Austin Theory kind of comes in and hands Logan Paul brass knuckle, and Kevin Owens is having none of that. He kind of sees Logan Paul with the brass knuckles, but he kind of reverses it, takes off Logan Paul's brass knuckles from his hand, and then Kevin Owens uses the brass knuckles on Logan Paul. Ultimately, as he pins Logan Paul, the ref sees the brass knuckles and disqualifies the match, ending it. Logan Paul retains. I think it's going to build up to something a lot more, probably a WrestleMania match. But ultimately, I just did not like this finish. I thought it was kind of weird. Kevin Owens would use the brass knuckles. It wasn't really in his character. He should have just gone for the victory. So that kind of ends that match on a sour note and a little bit of a dud. But what's coming next is the men's Royal Rumble. And wow, do we have a lot to talk about that. Here we are. The Royal Rumble's main event. The men's Royal Rumble. And wow, I'm so happy I was wrong about this one. Honestly, going into this, I thought The Rock was the locked in for WrestleMania. I didn't think that the finish that they had in store for us was going to happen. but it did, and I'm so happy. So let's talk about this for a moment. We have the final four men: Gunther, Drew, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. I thought Gunther was going to win this. The feel-good story moment for Seth Rollins. When Seth Rollins comes back, he has somebody that's going to be able to be a challenge for him, but ultimately Seth Rollins can win this. What we're going to get instead is something really cool. Gunther, Drew team up against their respective opponents. Drew goes for CM Punk. Gunther goes for Cody Rhodes. It's a great match. And there's a moment where Drew McIntyre has CM Punk on his back. Drew kind of is having a moment, a flashback. He might win this. He's going to go back to the main event, win the title, and relive that moment he lived so long ago in 2019 when he won the Royal Rumble. It wasn't in the cards for him. CM Punk reverses and throws Drew out of the ring. Next up, Cody Rhodes. He reverses, beats up Gunther, throws him out of the ring. And the final two men are Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Now, my heart here is kind of like torn because I didn't want Cody Rhodes to lose. I thought WWE was going to go that route. But instead, CM Punk gave Cody Rhodes the GTS, was about to throw him over. Cody Rhodes stayed in there. Cody Rhodes got pushed out multiple times, but still stayed in there, giving it his all. And I thought, man, I really want Cody to win this. I really do. And Cody powers through after CM Punk takes a little bit of heat, saying, I am not going to lose to Dusty Rhodes' son. And Cody Rhodes just reverses and throws CM Punk out of there. And wow, what a moment, because what comes next is incredible. Cody Rhodes emotionally points at the WrestleMania sign, but then he turns his attention to Roman Reigns. He has chosen Roman Reigns right there and then at the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns lifts off his title saying he's the tribal chief basically, but Cody Rhodes is having none of that. Cody Rhodes is going to finish his story. Cody Rhodes is going for it. I don't know what they're going to do with The Rock. I don't even know if The Rock is going to be involved in WrestleMania this year, but man, Roman Reigns' days are numbered. Overall, this Royal Rumble was a great finish. I felt happy, and I think it was a great PLE. If you like this video, please comment down below. Tell me what your favorite match is. Tell me if you were excited to see Cody Rhodes win. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see how this is going to play out over the next few weeks. Going into WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes will definitely be on SmackDown more often, and Roman Reigns, your time is coming.